Hi everybody, Chef Phil here. Welcome to Chez Philippe's Kitchen. Okay, today we're making soft rolls. Pretty simple, basic recipe. It starts with a combination you're used to, 100% flour, 60% water, 1% instant yeast, and 2% salt. After that, we're going to be adding and enriching it to get some softness out of it and get some enzyme action. So we're adding sugar, non-fat dry milk, shortening, and butter. So, sorry about that. As usual, the way to get things going is to start my measurements. So I don't need to bore you with this. I'll have a still photo of the exact recipe here in a few minutes. I'm going to start off with 625. What happens when you tear your scale and then you abandon it? There we go. I need to start with about 600, well not, I'd start with 625 grams of flour. I use AP for soft rolls because you don't really need the gluten development. Well, I've most certainly misjudged my bowl. This is kind of fun to watch, isn't it? All right, there's 400. And what am I looking for? 625. Quick math, 225 coming at me. So the recipe I'm doing today will make about, I want to say just about 2.5 pounds of rolls. All right, here's my, done. All right, I've got my 225 grams of flour. Now I'm gonna add water. Now ideally, when you're making this from home and you want to, you want to have water temperature of about 100 degrees, okay? It speeds up the process. Everything's a little bit easier when you see the dough working. You can use room temperature water, you can use cold water, 100 degree, perfect. So I'm looking for 375 grams. Oops. We're looking for 375 grams. I'll edit that out later, maybe not. There we go, 375. All right, lovely. I have moistened, here we go. Get my last two ingredients in. Hello. Tear it out. All right. So I need 7 grams of instant yeast, 14 grams of salt. That'll be close enough for 1 and 2%. So, and salt 14. Perfect. All right, we got that in. And this is a straight dough method, so you put everything in your mixing bowl at once before we start mixing. Okay, here's where it gets interesting. I'm going to now start adding sugar. Let's see, another cup. Try to get my mise en place in order. All right, I need some sugar, 60 grams. too much sugar. No, we got it. All right, and that goes. Now we're going to add dried milk powder. I have this at home. I don't know if you guys do or not. It assists with the enzyme action. We need 30 grams of this. Done. And it goes. Now we got to give it some fat content as well. So I'm going to add basically, 30 grams of shortening and 30 grams of butter. Okay. Shortening, I use Crisco because I can. You could also use any sort of oil if you don't have shortening available. So 30 grams, be about an ounce. Whoa, let's tear that. Need about an ounce of shortening. 30 grams, 28 will be bingo. All right, so we got some shortening in there. I'm gonna need some butter. I use Land O'Lakes unsalted, again about 30 grams. Mine is softened. Oh, dang, how perfect is that? All right, we got that out. So we've got our shortening, we've got our milk solids. Everything's groovy, ladies and germs, everything's groovy. Now what I'm going to do, straight mix method. We set this into our lovely KitchenAid mixer. And we're going to go low speed for 7 minutes. Okay, if you have not a mixer, okay, you're going to mix it by hand, right out of the bowl. Okay, stir it with a hand, stir it with probably a wooden spoon first. And you maybe stir it with a spoon for a minute or two, and you're going to get this shaggy clump of dough, okay? Then put that out onto a floured surface and knead it by hand for another 5 minutes. You get the same effect. I'm lazy, I'm old, what can I say? All right, off we go. Voila. You're certainly not going to watch this for another 7 minutes, so I'll be back.